Most college-age students are not legal to buy alcohol, but drinking is such a norm in society that they will do it anyway, although irresponsibly. Ruth Ings, a professor at Indiana University, found that 22% of students under 21 are heavy drinkers compared to the 18% of students that are of age, and this comes from Indiana University. Although research shows a decrease in drinking and driving and student drinking, this decrease started in 1980 before the law was even passed. This result comes from many factors, including better education, designated driver programs, increased seatbelt and airbag usage, safer cars, lowered speed limits, free taxi service from bars, and many others. And this also comes from a study at Indiana University. While some things have shown change, irresponsible drinking has gotten much worse among America's youth. Vomiting, cutting class, missing class from hangovers, lowered grades, and fights, all from drinking, have significantly risen almost 5 to 6% each since the law went into effect. This comes just from the students that actually tell the truth and aren't afraid to get in trouble with the school or from their parents. And this also comes from our study at the college at Indiana. Kids often partake in this drinking unsupervised and have lack of knowledge from alcohol. They tend to drink just to get drunk and to be cool with their friends. Since the law is not as effective as we thought, let's see what could work. The drinking age law is actually set as one of the highest in the world in the United States, but education on alcohol's effects could provide more efficient information. The United States is one of 5 countries in the world that has the drinking age set at 21, and this comes from Potsdam. Other countries in the world with the law set at 21 are Fiji, Palau, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. And in Pakistan, their law says that non-Muslims are the only ones that can drink at 21. If you're Muslim, you can't drink alcohol at all because it's prohibited for you, and that's just in their religion. The drinking age in the world varies from 0 to 21. It is 16 in Germany, and there is not even an age set in Jamaica. To be considered an adult in the United States, you must be 18. You can vote, drive a car, and go into the Army and die for our country, but you can't legally drink a beer. This just does not seem right for the land of the free. Soldiers, especially if they can die in Iraq for their beloved country, should be able to buy beer legally. They can in Iraq, but they cannot in their homeland. They are adults after all, aren't they? Better education on how to drink responsibly, social norms, alcohol studies, and information on drunk driving would help reduce the drinking and driving itself. Parents need to be aware and teach their own kids on the social norms of alcohol. More information would help kids understand and not experiment behind closed doors. Drunk driving will always be a temptation. Kids are not the only ones to blame for it. Adults need to be aware also. They can drink legally, and they can drive cars, so they can do it too. Let's see a reason into why kids like alcohol so much and what some of the consequences are. Kids like to experiment with alcohol due to the thrill. It all goes back to the tale because somebody told them not to do it. Lowering the drinking age would make it more available, but then the thrill is gone. If the thrill is gone, then it is not as fun, and then the heavy drinking percentages will decrease. Countries with lower ages like China and Italy do not have any problems since they teach moderation and drink socially with each other and do not drink to become drunk. And this also comes from Potsdam. As of now, kids sneak around making it far more dangerous and putting everyone's lives at risk. They make fake IDs to get beer. Fake ID usage, such as using your older siblings' IDs, can now be seen as a Class B misdemeanor in the state of Kansas or even a fraud charge. And this comes from the Kansas legislature. If kids decide to make their own IDs and even sell them, they will be charged with a felony, which will follow them on their records for life. You cannot get rid of a felony charge. Better education would be a far better route than this 21 law. The law has not helped, if not made kids want it more, and obviously made them go the extra mile to get the alcohol. The truth is, Nobody wants to hurt our kids. If they continue to sneak around with alcohol, sooner or later someone will end up in jail, or worse, dead. America is the land of the free. This law is restricting our rights and is not free for anyone involved with it. I hope you can now support lowering the drinking age back to 18. We haven't gotten anywhere with the law, except with kids sneaking around, everyone using fake IDs, jail cells filled with MIPs and MICs, and everyone being angry about it. Let's make America free again.